Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting. I appreciate y'all being here at the channel today. And for those of you that are finding us for the very first time, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Also, please hit that like button as well. And then if you'd like to learn more about me, learn more about my company, please check out the links below. As part of those links, go check out our courses section. Check out our gym management playbook. And for you folks that are thinking about getting into the industry, you're new to the industry, you're still learning the industry, this gym management playbook, it's specifically designed to help you shorten the learning curve and maximize bottom line profitability, whether you're at an ownership level, whether you're in sales, and everything in the middle. And then if you're new to the industry, you're looking to open up a new facility, or you're looking to expand an existing facility, with equipment, with marketing, with staff, check out our gym funding link below, where you can apply for up to $250,000 worth of funding with no collateral. So with that said, let's get into our topic here today. And this is the top 9 things that I see, the top 9 things that your gym members don't want to hear. The top 9 things your gym members don't want to hear. Now, before I get into these, let me just talk about one thing here real quick, and that's member retention, and that, the attrition, the flight, of existing members. Job one here is we want to keep who we have. There's 2 kind of sales roles, right? We want to, acquire new members. We want to keep who we have. If that back door is open and you're losing them too fast, boy, it's going to be almost an impossible job on that front end. And so these things that members don't want to hear, if we're doing some of these, we can change this, and this can have a big impact on the retention of your existing customer. So number 1 on my list, these are in no particular order, but number 1 on my list, I'm surprised you haven't heard about that piece of equipment, that supplement, that new way of exercise. I'm surprised you haven't heard about that. It comes across as arrogant, it comes across as condescending. I'm surprised you haven't heard about that. That's not what your members want to hear. Do we use those kind of words, with our customers? If we do, let's make sure we reevaluate that. We've got a complaint. I'm surprised you haven't heard about that new policy. Number 2, now this one we hear a little bit of, even more so, that's not my job. That's not my job. The core problem with that is you're not offering the customer any solution. At its highest level, what is our job here is to solve problems and provide solutions. And when you say things, that's not my job, first of all, it's kind of irritating, right? But number 2, we're offering no solution to the customer. Number 3, sorry, it's closing time. I can't talk now. Sorry, it's closing time. I can't talk now. It's our job continually to solve the problems and provide solutions for our customers. Always. Make that the forefront of what we do. Because, without the customer, nothing else is going to get a chance to exist. And, just on the selling side, I can recall, one of my favorite stories on the selling side of this, kind of using that idea, was it was a Thursday. We had done 0 sales for the day, which is not good, particularly, when I'm one of the sales guys there, and I'm supposed to be the top salesperson in the company, and we do 0. And, I didn't want to leave, Club had closed at 10. I think it's like 10:30 or even a little bit later. And I was still kind of hanging around. And lo and behold, someone comes walking in. And the guy says, hey, I know you guys, maybe closed by now, but I just got off work and I was wondering if you could show me through. And the manager asked me if I would, and I did, and ended up taking the gentleman through and ended up selling a package that was $3,000, $3,500, whatever it was. And, from a money amount, it kind of saved the day. The unit amount was still low, but the dollar amount kind of saved the day. But just because it's closing time, doesn't mean I wasn't going to be willing to talk. I remember even as a manager, one of our sales guys, a good one, he was one of our top guys, he was getting off a little bit earlier than normal that night, and he was walking out down the hallway. And as he was walking out, this couple came in, and it was a couple that wanted to see the gym, and they were interested in taking a look around. And so I was having them register in, and they're sitting down filling out the needs analysis. Here he comes running back in. Jim, was that a family? Was that a family? Can I take them through? And how do I say no to that? That's exactly the attitude that I want, okay? And that's in the selling situation, but this also applies in the service situation, okay? If it's a complaint or whatever else. So, sorry, it's closing time. I can't talk now. If we're doing that, let's make sure we eliminate that from our vocabulary. Number 4, boy, you're the first person who's complained about our service. Wow, you're the first person that's really complained about our service. I mean, what's that imply? That you're a grouch, that you're a troublemaker? It's kind of what it implies, okay? You're the first person that's complained about this. Everyone else has loved it, okay? Number 5, tell me your name again and what that problem is. Tell me your name again and what that problem is. I mean, what's that tell your customer? You're not paying attention, or maybe you don't care. Okay, so tell me your name again and what that problem is. Number 6, boy, I heard this one a time or two. If you join today, you'll help me reach my sales quota. If you join today, you'll help me reach my sales quota. And really, what does that tell the customer? Yeah, that you're kind of marginally successful. Okay, you're kind of marginally successful is really what it tells them. And you might have some situations where if you followed up with someone, you know them really well, maybe you can say something like that. Maybe, okay. But in the big picture, it just tells your customer that you're marginally successful. Hey, if you join today, you'll help me reach my sales quota. The other side of that too, I mean, what are we supposed to be focused on here? Helping solve customer problems, provide solutions for them. Things of that nature. Okay. Number 7. This one, number 7, this kind of comes under my heading, and we're kind of violating the rule here of what I call that good faith effort. And so number 7, walk through that door over there, and then turn left, and then take the stairs, and then you'll be right there, where you want to go. Walk through those doors over there, then turn left, and take the stairs, and go over there. Okay. Whereas, what should we say? Mary, hang on one second. Let me show you. Okay, give that good faith effort, for the customer. You want to treat your customers like they're VIPs, because they are. Okay. Number 8. Gosh, I barely got here. Okay. I had to drop my dog off at the vet. Traffic was terrible. I've got this terrible headache. Your customers aren't there for your problems. We're there to solve our customers' problems. They're not there to hear what your problems are. So, gosh, I barely got here this morning. Had to drop off my dog at the vet. Traffic was terrible. I got this terrible headache. Nobody cares. Okay? Our job is to serve our customers, solve their problems. We're not here to tell them ours. And then number 9, that's against our policy. That's against our policy. And, people don't want to hear that. People want their problem solved, okay? We need to adjust to meet problems. We need to simply adjust. And, one of the great books I would recommend on that, The Nordstrom Way. It's an older book, but The Nordstrom Way. And it spends a fair amount of time about, empowering our staff to make decisions, allow them to do things. And, it had to be within certain parameters, but empowering our staff to make decisions because, no customer wants to hear that you can't do something because, that's against our policy. Okay. So 9 things that your gym members don't want to hear. Take a look at these. Has any of this kind of crept into your operation? Because if we can fix this and we can get better and better at this, this is going to go a long ways toward really improving your gym member retention and slowing down the attrition of your customers. So folks, I appreciate you being here at the channel today. If you found the information beneficial, please hit that like button. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you all in that next video.